the A5 2016 against the iPhone 6s here. So Apple's latest and greatest. How does the new A5 compare against it? We can certainly check it out. We did do a speed and camera comparison here between the two, so it will be very interesting to see how they do compare and which one's going to boot up first. Oh, so the iPhone just beats it, only just though. You can see some lag when doing the wow, lots of lag. Didn't even unlock it. So you can see whoa, we are basically closed down here on both of them. So we can do the speed test here. So we're just going to open up some apps first and then move on to game and see how they compare. And we do have WhatsApp somewhere. So a little bit different screen here. We'll do that again. WhatsApp. A little bit faster on the right, but the A5 not far behind. Quicker here on the A5 for the going into the dialer. Uber. A little bit faster here on the left, but I do like the app obviously on the iPhone. Music. Whoa, didn't respond. Music, about the same. What else do we have? Let's have a look. I think we do have some inbuilt kind of apps here, such as the clock. A little bit faster again on the iPhone, very back and forth. S-Health, maybe help if I went into that a little bit earlier. So we'll just try that again now that I've gone into it. S-Health, where are you? So a little bit faster here I think on the iPhone. What about App Store? iPhone again. So I think slightly skewed here towards the iPhone when it comes to the performance. iPhone, you know, is a little bit more expensive, but I think the A5 is positioned as like a alternative here. So one more, we do have weather, which we'll just go through here. So again, you can see so very interesting here. What about speed test? We can check that out. So both connected to my 5G service here, and we can just go. That's more like it. Whoa, no, it's gone down again. Now it's going back up. Wow, very interesting. Quite a nice score there. I think there's definitely improvement when it comes to the Wi-Fi here. And upload, very nice. What can the iPhone give us? Ho ho ho, wow, very nice. And that was done very quickly as well. Ping not quite as good though as the A5, so we'll give that to the A5, and the upload looks a bit lower as well. So ping and upload seems to go to the A5 here compared to the download, which is very nice on the iPhone, which you do expect really. You can have a quick look at loading up some websites as well. So you can see both of them going into the Verge here straight away, which is very nice. We'll just try some ones that I don't usually use, such as GameSpot. So go. So it went to the website here. We'll just go to the website. And looks like the iPhone's done with this load. So we can just try another one here, TechCrunch. So it seemed to resolve faster here, and go into it faster as well. Very nice performance here. You can see it's still taking a while here. Android Police. There we go. Go. Again, you can see it did resolve faster, and also I think you can see the loading bar still going here, whereas this is done pretty much. And yeah, I think you can see it's a bit laggier as well when you are scrolling down, whereas very nice and smooth on the Apple A9. So I think I'm going to give that to the iPhone there. Whoa, you see that kind of lag there? That was a little bit, you can see that? Could be smoother, I think. That is very juddery, if you ask me. We can have a look at the multitasking quite quick and see how they compare. So both have 2 gigs of RAM, and obviously must make use of that. I think you can see some judder here on the A5 when it comes to like going into some things, whereas the Apple phone very smooth, it seems. Can you see that judder? Seems a little bit janky to me, but generally you can see the A5 does actually quite good keeping up here. It's just these reloads which they need to look into. Camera was very comparable, which is good. But I think the iPhone, again, you can see the performance seems to be that little bit more refined, really. But I think the A5 has done quite well here, particularly on the Wi-Fi speed comparison. I do think they could do some improvement though when it comes to the some of the speed here. Maybe that's the Snapdragon 615, which I think is a rebranded low-end processor. So nevertheless, how do they compare when it comes to the camera? We can have a look here. So we did do some camera comparisons, and you can have a look at the results here, which get them up on the A5, and I think the conditions were less than ideal when I did do these comparisons. In fact, it was like being in the middle of the thunderstorm. But I think generally, you know, the pictures are very comparable here. Maybe we can have a look. So which way are we going? I think we're going this way. We're going this way. There we go. I think the iPhone handled the low light shots a little bit better when it came to like some of the lighting was streaking across the A5's sensor when I did the comparison, but I think generally, you know, the phone did quite well. I've seen a definite improvement over the old A5, which was pretty bad when it came to the low light. I think they've made the aperture 1.9 now, so that is bound to help. So you can have a look at the comparison here. Blow them up on your screen a little bit so you can see how they compare. And you know, overall I'm quite satisfied with the performance. I think that it's very good, and you know, it represents the actual price of the handset. But I'm still thinking, like, you know, you can get probably refurbished handsets, flagship, at the same kind of price as the A5. So you do have to bear that in mind, really. So you know, you can have a look at the video recording. We did do a comparison here. Even though the performance on the iPhone camera is very good, I do think that the actual camera app is very bland in comparison to the one on the A5 here, which actually gives you like a pro mode, which is pretty awesome for those who are more budding photographers. Hopefully we'll see that on the next iPhone. You know, it definitely needs to be added, I think. But I think you can generally see here the A5 is a solid performer. It does need some work when it comes to the speed, though, like of the going back in and out of stuff. But the build quality is top notch nevertheless. Every bit as good as the iPhone, really. It was a little bit slippy, as I said, using it out and about, but you know, I did get a lot more stares, I think, with the A5 compared to the iPhone. Everyone's got iPhones, but not everyone has, you know, very premium Samsung device in gold. Yeah, just a quick little comparison here between these two. If you've got any questions, do let me know and I'll try and answer you. I'll be comparing the phone with some others, so do stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed